Good evening, Gills fans. Welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV. It's Tuesday night and it is our final Tuesday match day live of the 2021 season. We are at London Road tonight to take on promotion title chasing Peterborough United. We're about 7 or 8 minutes from kickoff. Team news is in for the Gills. Only one change from Saturday's heartbreaking last gasp 3-2 defeat at the Kassam Stadium at the hands of Carl Robinson's Oxford. John Akindi comes in for the injured Dane Oliver, who misses out completely with a groin strain. The team in full, therefore, is Jack Bonham in goal, a back four of Ryan Jackson, Jack Tucker, Robbie Cundy and Connor Ogilvie. In front will be a pairing of Carl Dempsey and Stuart O'Keefe. Three in front will be Jordan Graham, Oliver Lee and Alex McDonald. And John Akindi, like I've already mentioned, is the lone striker. Gills' bench for tonight is Sasha Bastien, Robbie McKenzie, Tommy O'Connor, Henry Woods, Tyreek Johnson, Dominic Samuel and Gerald Sithole. For Peterborough, all the big guns are starting. Sariki Dembele, Johnson Clark-Harris, Sammy Samodic. Middle of the park, they've got Reece Brown. They've got Dan Butler at left wing back, Joe Ward the other side. Back three of Mark Beavers, Frankie Kent and Nathan Thompson. So plenty of experience, plenty of technical ability. This is going to be really hard tonight, and if we switch off like we did in the final 18 minutes against Oxford United, it could be a very long evening. If, though, we play like we did for the first 72 minutes, we might get something. My only concern is the fact that how we lost that game on Saturday might have effect on us both mentally and physically. But I shall bring you footage as and when the game gets started. Couple of minutes gone, early half chance for the Gills, ball down the middle, good flick from John Akindi, gets Alex McDonald into a dangerous area, but the bounce does for him and the keeper comes out. Not sure whether he was offside or was a handball from Macca, but he's been penalised. But yeah, 2 minutes on the clock, still goalless. Gills have started okay though. 6.5 minutes in, we've got to talk about it. The London Road pitch is an absolute disgrace. I feel sorry for Peterborough's players. If you've got to play on this every week and you're a passing side, it's nigh on impossible. 4 instances already. One was Nathan Thompson got the ball on the right hand side, went across it first time, took a huge bobble, he shanked it out for a goal kick. Carl Dempsey has danced his way through the Peterborough backline, gone across it, it's taken a bobble. Jordan Graham's just had one. Ball played out wide to him, it's gone like a leg break and gone out of play. And also Johnson Clark-Harris has one. The ball bounces literally a yard in front of him and raises up and hits him in the arm. It's like a fifth day cricket pitch, the bounce. It's not good at all. Shane Warner'd enjoy it, but still goalless. Back to the football. First ball of any note into our box. It comes from Dan Butler, the left wing back / left full back. He's got out wide and he's put decent enough delivery in, but Jack Bonham's managed to claim it pretty comfortably in front of Johnson Clark-Harris. Free kick to Gills at the other end though. It's about 25 yards out, right of centre, so I'd imagine this could be a shot on goal. Looks like it's going to be Jordan Graham getting first dibs on the free kicks tonight. Everyone else has walked away. Here comes the free kick now. Up and down, not down quick enough though, just over the bar. 9.5 played, still goalless. 15 minutes played at London Road. It's 1-0 to the Gills, and it's the Ginger Maldini. It's Connor Ogilvie with a right-footed drive into the bottom corner. The long throw initially from Ryan Jackson. Connor Ogilvie wins the flick on. The ball eventually makes its way to John Akindi far post. He gets his head up, gives it back to Ogilvie. First time drive into the bottom corner. Gills deservedly lead against the Posh. 1-0 to the boys in red. Another chance for the Gills to get ball into a dangerous area. Connor Ogilvie going on a mazy run from left back, unceremoniously hacked down by Nathan Thompson, who's been booked. Ball into the box. It's good defending. Alex McDonald keeps it alive. It's in the box for Ollie Lee. Back to Carl Dempsey. He's trying to keep hold of it, but Peterborough might break here. We could be in trouble. It looks like a 4-on-2, 4-on-3. Ball inside from Reece Brown for Dembele. Stuart O'Keefe trying to get back onto his left foot. Jack Bonham's done really well. Dembele still got it. It's been put out for a corner by Ryan Jackson. Good defending from the Gills. Still 1-0 up. Comes the corner now. It's going to be left-footed. Dan Butler, I think it is, into a dangerous area. Jack Bonham's flapped at it a bit. Player's gone down in the box. Referee don't want to know. That's got to be a yellow card. It's a horrendous challenge on Carl Dempsey. Peterborough fuming, saying they should have a penalty. I didn't think it was, but the foul on Carl Dempsey's naughty. He's well away. He's gone. I know it's one for the team, but he's cynical. Could have injured him. 19 played. We still lead. More good football from the Gills. It's Carl Dempsey, Oliver Lee and Alex McDonald all on the left-hand side. They're patient, they keep it. They then eventually work an angle for Connor Ogilvie. Ball to the far post. Mark Beavers decides not to take it. Bounces over his head. John Akindi on the half volley. Shots on target but charged down. Corner to the Gills, who still lead. 32 minutes on the clock at London Road. Peterborough have come right back into this game in the last few minutes. Just a few seconds ago, put together their best passage of play. Ball eventually made its way out to Joe Ward on the right-hand side. I think it might have been Sammy Samodic, actually. Really good ball across our 6-yard line. Luckily, everybody missed it. It went out far side for a throw into Gills. Peterborough not out of this at all. 33 played. Gills still lead by a solitary goal. Corner for the home side. Here it comes now. Joe Ward into the mixer. Good defending by Ollie Lee, I think it is firstly. Robbie Cundy standing his man up in the box. Can't make a tackle. Done well to force him back. Can we pinch it? Yes, we can. John Akindi's managed to... Oh, the referee's given a free kick for an earlier foul. Gills were due to break there. That's frustrating, but it's good defending by Gills. We've stood up to any balls that have come into our box so far, and if we can get in at the break, this will represent a really good first 45 minutes if we can hold on to this lead. Good response again from the Gills in the last couple of minutes. They've just earned themselves a corner. It's John Akindi and Carl Dempsey combining again after we managed to pinch possession. It's happened a few times tonight. Peterborough have been overplaying in their own half, and we've pinched possession. Here comes the corner from Ollie Lee now, out swinging. John Akindi competing. It's dropped in the box. Hat clear by Mark Beaver's going to go out for a throw on the near side as I watch. It's all Peterborough in the last couple of minutes of the first period. It's wave after wave of attack. It's ball after ball into the box. Most of them coming from Joe Ward. We're standing firm at the moment though. Jordan Graham, not seen a lot of him offensively, but he's back doing his defensive duty. 4 minutes of injury time though, which is a little bit surprising. 90 seconds left in the half. Gills could do with that whistle coming pretty quickly. Still under the cosh. Only getting into the Peterborough half in fits and starts the last few minutes. Got to defend this corner now. Here it comes now. Joe Ward again into the 6-yard box. Jack Tucker's done really well to win the first header. Now Carl Dempsey's managed to pinch it. Oh, he touches over it. Ball back into a mixer. Someone's got to get out to that. It's a shot from Reece Brown over the bar. 3 minutes 8 gone of the 4 added on. Gills still lead but need the half-time whistle. Half-time at London Road, and the score at the interval is Peterborough United 0, Gillingham 1. The boys in red this evening lead courtesy of Connor Ogilvy's half volley from the edge of the box midway through the first period, set up by John Akindi, who, in fairness to him, has been really good tonight, leading the line in the absence of top scorer Verdane Oliver. Assist for the goal. He's worked the centre-backs really hard. He's stretched play. He's worked hard out of possession, but he's not the only one. It's been a really good team performance so far. Defensively, we've stood up to most things that they chucked at us. Jack Bonham's not really had a save of note to make. In fairness though, neither's the posh keeper. Aside from picking the ball out of the net, there's not been much to do for either stopper. But the most important thing is the scoreline at the moment. We've got something to protect. Peterborough, as you'd expect, had spells in that first half where they came on strong. But as I've already mentioned, we stood up to it pretty well, got ourselves in at half-time, and now it's a case of making sure that we defend better in the second half than we did in the game at the Priestfield earlier in the season, because for me it's a similar pattern. We've been the better side first period and taken the lead, deservedly so, but second half Peterborough came out in Kent and absolutely ripped us to shreds. So we've got to make sure that we're solid. If we can get through the first 15 minutes or so and keep them out, they're going to have to take more chances. But so far so good for the Gills. We lead at the break by a solitary goal. Early delay at the start of the second half here at London Road. Johnson Clark Harris has gone up for a header with Connor Ogilvy. Connor Ogilvy running towards the back of Johnson Clark Harris's head. I think he's taken the back of Harris's head right in the face. He's just sitting up now, thankfully. Can't see how bad it is because Clark Harris is in the way. He's got a tissue. He's holding that against his face, but he seems to be okay. He's not stood up yet. He's up on one knee though, but there's going to be a couple of minutes added on at least already at the end of this half. Wow. Sammy Samodic has nearly scored a goal of the season contender. The corner comes in from Dan Butler. Joe Ward, sorry. It gets headed out to about 35 yards out by John Akindi. On the full volley, Sammy Samodic rifles an effort back towards goal. Jack Bonham, absolutely a spectator. It crashes off the upright and comes down onto the line and back out. Gills have got away with one. Dan Butler's just put another unbelievable ball into a danger zone. It's right across the edge of the 6-yard box. First Robbie Cundy, then Jack Tucker have a think about it, stabbing at it, but facing their own goal, risk of an own goal. Luckily, no one for a Peterborough shirt gets on the end of it as well. And Connor Ogilvy manages to hack it out for a throw-in. But Peterborough have started this second half pretty well. Just having to see this period of pressure out. Couple of sighters for the posh again first. A free kick about 25 yards out after a handball by the captain, Carl Dempsey. Joe Ward, right-footed shot, dipping. It bounces in front of Jack Bonham. Takes the safety first option and shovels it round the post for a corner. From that corner, I think it's Taylor gets up at the far post, heads it wide of the near post, and Jack Bonham goes and retrieves it for a goal kick. But yeah, we're under the cosh here. There's 13 minutes played in this second half. But don't forget, there was probably 2 or 3 minutes stoppages for that Connor Ogilvy head injury. Bit of attacking intent at last from the Gills. It's taken quarter of an hour this second half, but when it's come, it's a decent passage of play. First, Ryan Jackson plays a 1-2 with Ollie Lee. Then Jordan Graham gets involved. Jackson tries to beat his man, gets a bit of luck, manages to keep going, plays the ball into Ollie Lee's feet. He turns and drags it onto his left foot. It's a good shot, but it's comfortable for the home keeper. But a bit of intent, just letting Peterborough know that Gills are still in the game in an attacking sense, but predominantly it's the home team doing all the pressing at the moment. Chance for Johnson Clark-Harris, probably his first real sight of goal this evening. It's a great ball again from Joe Ward on the right-hand side. I've said that so many times tonight. It's cut back between 6-yard line and penalty spot. Clark-Harris meets it first time but slaps it over the bar. It's another let-off for the Gills, but we're standing up to it still. That's the main thing. Still working hard without the ball. Still 1-0, 67 play. First change for the Gills comes as we've just gone into the last 10 minutes of the game, plus whatever time is added on at the end of the 90. But that change is Ollie Lee off. He's been really good tonight. He's had not loads of the ball, but when he has had it, he's used it pretty well. He's tried to link up with John Akindi and get close to him, and he's had a decent game. And out of possession, he's worked really hard again. It's Dominic Samuel who's coming on for the final few minutes of this game. I can imagine there's about 14, 15, including injury time. Late free kick for Posh. It's only a couple of minutes plus injury time to go. It's wide on their left. Jordan Graham, in fairness, has done his defensive duty again, but he's been penalised. Clipped Dan Butler. Wasn't much contact, but if it was the other way, we'd be saying it's a free kick. So it's going to be Joe Ward. He's come across to take this. So this is going to be in swinging towards Jack Bonham's goal. Referee's just putting his whistle to his lips now. Here it comes. Deep. Header by Thompson. I'm not sure if they're claiming a penalty, but it looked like it was Jack Bonham that's patted it out for a corner, so still more defensive work to do, but Gills have kept it out. It's going to be more time added on from the second corner. First of all, it was Dominic Samuel who combined with Jack Bonham to get the ball out for this corner. It comes in. Peterborough weirdly appealing for a penalty, but the bloke's kicked Dominic Samuel, attempting an overhead kick. Surely it should be a free kick to the Gills, but I think the referee's just taken the easy option and given the goal kick. But in fairness to the man in the middle tonight, he's been really good. 30 seconds plus injury time, but you imagine there's going to be 5 or 6 minutes of that. 7 minutes has just come up on the board from the fourth official. It's not really surprising. I think I was being optimistic, saying it was going to be only 5 or 6. So another 420 seconds to get through for the boys in red. 3 of the additional 7 have been played, but it's another corner for Peterborough. Gills had the ball in their half for about 30 seconds. Jordan Graham couldn't hold on to it. They come again. Here it comes. Dan Butler again. It's a header at the far post. Jack Bonham's got his hand to it and fallen on it at the second attempt. Comfortable enough save in the end, but how's your nerves, Gills fan? Another 4 minutes to hang on. Huge let off for the Gills. It's Sarike Dembele, left-hand side with a dancing feet. He sends Ryan Jackson and Stuart O'Keefe for a hot dog. He gets to the byline, cuts it back. Gills make the first block. Hamilton slaps it wide from about 12 yards. A let off for the Gills. 2 minutes to play. Second change for the Gills with just 2 minutes left. It's Tommy O'Connor. He's coming on for Alex McDonald, who's put in another selfless shift tonight. In and out of possession. He's been absolutely spot on. Chased everything, harried every player. Used it intelligently when he's had it. Run himself to an absolute standstill. Deserves to be on the winning side. Gills have got 90 seconds to hang on. It's now a third change for the Gills. Steve Evans, Paul Rayner doing all they can to run down this clock. It's Jordan Graham. We've not seen a lot of him in an offensive sense this evening, but he's worked really hard without the ball. He's protected his right back, Ryan Jackson, as well as I've seen him do all season. It's Robbie McKenzie coming on for the final throws of this game. Full time at London Road. What a performance from the Gills after that heartbreaking defeat at the weekend where we chucked away a 2-goal lead inside the final 20 minutes. It's finished Peterborough 0, Gillingham 1. Real backs to the wall stuff second period. We barely got out of our half at times. We had to play on the break. We had to leave John Akindi isolated. Boy, did he put in a shift up front. First start in a while, absolutely superb. Plenty of players, left everything, absolutely everything and more out on that pitch. On that mud, on that grass, on that sand, whatever it was. That's a phenomenal response from the Gills tonight. Credit Steve Evans and Paul Rayner to get the boys back up after that really disappointing playoff ending performance at the weekend. An excellent win on the road. It's still a long shot to playoffs, but we've given ourselves half a chance again. We've put ourselves back in contention. Some results have gone our way tonight, some haven't. But let's concentrate on the win. Let's concentrate on the brilliant performance that's seen us come away to second place Peterborough United, top scorers at home in the division this season. We've kept a clean sheet. We've scored a goal. We've claimed 3 points and we've won the game. An excellent performance to a man, absolutely brilliant. Right. That is all from me. A brilliant performance from the Gills. Thanks for watching and listening as always. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Please keep telling your friends about us. You know where we are on social media. Please continue to follow the Third Tier podcast. Keep downloading the Fan Hub app. I shall be back on Wednesday, looking back on this game and ahead to the weekend fixture against Northampton. Until next time, up the Gills.